you a quick email to give you some updates about the senior internship. I know I've gotten a few questions, and so I just want to make sure that you know exactly what's going on here. Okay, so let's chat a little bit. Okay, number one. Remember, you got to get your assignments done. The majority of you have done that. You've done a great job with that. You got to get your homework done. Again, most of you have done that and done a good job. Lastly, we have one seminar left. That's coming up next week on April 23rd. I apologize that the other one got moved around. We had some testing things. As you know, tomorrow is testing day, or tonight. Or today. Whenever I get this sent out. Anyway, it is on April 15th is testing day. So that's really important that we get done. Again, don't miss that stuff. Because I don't want you to have to take the class in the fall unless you just really like me and want to do the class. All right? So I want to go through the process with you again because I don't want there to be any confusion of what you need to accomplish. Number one, you've got to complete all the assignments by or before the due date. Okay? You'll have another assignment coming up for the next seminar, and we're going to do some paperwork stuff and talk a little bit more about some of that. It's in the seminar again next week. Make sure that you get your parents to fill out the form. I think last I checked, there were about 14 parents who still have not turned in their form. I sent an email way back in January, I believe, to your parents and to you about that form. It's really important that they fill that out so that you don't have to take the class. Okay. Next thing is, and these are the three things that I really want to emphasize right now. Number one, you need to be finding your internship. You got to go out and find it. If you're struggling with that, please let me know. I'm happy to help. All right. The next thing is you have to, once you've found that and you've had a conversation with the site supervisor, and I'm going to go over the details here, you need to send me an email after you've sent this form. So you got to complete the internship contract or the form as soon as you have the details before May 16th, before, okay? Ideally, you're doing it earlier because then, as you see, I got to get a site supervisor to fill out their form. So whoever you're working with, they also have to fill out a form, again, before your hours actually count. Otherwise, it's not an approved internship. So that's an important part of it. Now, I know there are some special cases where people are going to a camp, for example, an engineering camp, and that's great. That's okay. I still need to know who the contact is because they're going to be evaluating you, all right? Or it's a Boise State thing or something in Washington. Again, that's great. If you want to go into government, that's a fantastic opportunity. I still need to know who the contact person is, all right? Now, you can begin this internship getting the hours no earlier than May 16th. That is right before finals. All right, you have to complete your internship by the 8th, and I need all of the stuff to me by August 11th. That will help me determine if I'm going to put you in a class or not. All right, the next thing is this, your internship contract, the form. This is what I want to go over with you because I need you to see how important it is and exactly what you need to do, and I want to go over that with you, okay? All right, so here we go. The internship contract, all right? This kind of goes over what the responsibilities are of me, the internship coordinator, of you in terms of what you need to document, your job as an intern, and even some information about your site supervisor. Again, they're going to get a form similar to this just to make sure that everything matches up. All right, some of the really important responsibilities that I want to review with you really quickly is, number one, collaborate. Make sure you're working with your site supervisor to get the experience that you want and the outcomes that you want, okay? You want to follow the job description, if there's a job description or objectives set forth by your site supervisor. The other thing is you want to conduct yourself professionally, okay? That means show up on time, do the hours that you're supposed to do, follow the policies, the procedure, and just be professional in whatever that means for your job, okay? You also want to build that relationship with your site supervisor, other employees, customers, other stakeholders, people that are involved with the company. You want to show the very best that you can be. Be like Christ, all right? Take responsibility for your actions and your activities, both personally and professionally. Be punctual. If you have an assignment, if they give you a task, do that the best you can. And most importantly, if for some reason you're going to miss, don't just be a no-show. Make sure you contact them. Let them know at least a day in advance. Hey, I'm sick. My parents are taking me out. Whatever. I've got a game. All right. Make sure that they know exactly what you're doing. Again, professionalism. Make sure that when you approach things that you're doing it and by following those policies and procedures, be courteous, be enthusiastic, be open-minded, have a great attitude, have a Christ-like attitude, be a servant. Okay? It's an opportunity for you to take the stuff that you've learned in school and apply those to a real job. All right, so this is a great opportunity for you. And then the next thing is be self-aware. This is an opportunity not just to check off a box, hey, I did this so I can graduate, okay? More importantly, this is an opportunity for you to grow, to reflect on, maybe is this really what God's asking me to do? Is this the direction that I think I need to go? It's a great opportunity for you, all right? Your attitudes, your values, your behavior patterns, how are those things affecting your work? When you do that, you're maximizing the opportunity to do your internship, and that's the benefit of this thing, okay? It's not just to check off a box, it's to get something out of it for you, all right? All right, so let's fill this out. So we got to put our email address. This is your school email right here, school email. Your internship, your first name, your last name. Also, I need your personal email address so I can contact you, and so your site supervisor knows how to get a hold of you. A lot of people don't check their emails. Check them. Make sure that you're keeping up with your personal email. Probably over the summer, you're going to do that more than your school email anyway. The other thing is name of the organization where you're going to be completing your internship. For example, if you're working for me, if you decide to intern as a real estate agent, okay? That's great. My agency is in Windsor, but you know what? I work from home, so most of the time we would be meeting in my home. So I would need to know that as an intern that I'm not going to the Resident Realty office in Windsor. I'm actually going to the house to do the most of the work. And just be aware of that, okay? Name of the site supervisor. Who is it that you're actually working with? I don't need to know the main boss. I need to know who you're working with, okay? I also need to know their accurate email. Make sure it's accurate. I'll talk to you about that in a minute, okay? Also, the site supervisor's phone number. In other words, how can I directly contact them? Is that a cell phone? Is that a direct line? I need to know how to get a hold of them. Next thing is, and these two things are important too, what do you expect to get out of the internship? I mean, is it just, I expect to learn whether I like this job or not? Is it, I want to network, I want to meet people that can help move me forward in this career if I choose to. I want to get some good recommendations on my resume. Whatever it is, I mean, those are goals, but what is it that you plan on doing? Okay, by the way, that can be different than what you end up doing. Next thing is the times and dates that you have agreed to work. You'll notice here, morning, afternoon, evening, full day. Try to mark those off. When will you begin your internship? What date will you complete it? Again, 20 hours is the minimum. I've seen people work all summer. I've just seen internships actually turn into good paying jobs that they held over the next year. If that happens for you, awesome. Okay, it happened last year to a couple students who interned. It turned into a good paying job where they trained them. I know we've got a CNA now who's doing some great things and getting paid very well. All right, next thing is, this acknowledgement is, did you actually read the handbook? If you haven't read it, read it. It's very important. It has good information. Next thing is, you need to understand that if you haven't entered the information in, and this is what I was saying before, you've got to enter in the accurate information. If I don't have contact with your site supervisor before the internship begins, you don't have a qualified internship. Let me repeat that. I need to be able to contact your site supervisor and confirm that your internship is real, okay? I will do that, okay? Next thing is, you have to document your intern experience, okay? That could be through journals, which you have to do, photographs, videos. Now, the one thing I will caution you, okay, if you're working a medical internship, there's this thing called HIPAA where you can't take images of or videos of patients, for example. That doesn't mean that you and the doctor or the physician or the nurse couldn't take a selfie somewhere. It just means that you cannot take pictures of the clinic. That could happen in manufacturing as well, where they have something super secret, super specialized that they don't want to share, and maybe you can't take a picture of that piece of equipment, okay? So you have to talk to your site supervisor to see what you can do and what they prohibit, okay? That doesn't mean that you're off the hook, okay? If you're taking a picture, a video of the place, you can take the outside, a picture of the hospital. You just may not be able to take a picture inside a room with that person, okay? Next thing is checking all the boxes. You've completed all the assignments, will complete. You will complete the 20 hours. You will do your journal, and you will turn in a final project, okay? These things are all very important for you to do, okay? All right, that is the brief on what you need to accomplish. Again, I'm just going to review one more time. Find your internship. Send me an email once you have completed the internship contract, all right? And then that triggers me to send an email to your site supervisor, okay? If you have any questions, concerns, please feel free to reach out to me. I'm here to help you. That is my goal, for you to have a very successful and enjoyable internship opportunity and help you get through your graduation requirement. All right? Again, email me if you have any questions.